Downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Seattle Mariners and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next. CC Sabathia will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself. He finally got his first win of the season after failing a couple times to get to that point. Let's see if he can go back-to-back wins now.
Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
1-2. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit out towards second. To his left. Jones. One away. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I think there's some concern about the way Brendan Belt is playing. I mean, this guy was a 300 hitter last season. Clearly something's off for him right now, but I do think we'll see him change his fortune as time goes on. He's too good of a hitter to let this go on much longer.
And that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 from CC. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Man, it's going to be a long game. The angle that he's throwing that sinker at, nobody's going to touch that.
Heading out towards shallow right. Bautista giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there.
Man, I love this offense, and they're deep. Now, they got the leadoff guy out, but then all of a sudden the 2-hitter and the 3-hitter get hits, and before you know it, you're in trouble.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reyes on to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Taijuan Walker is on the mound for game 2. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Swinging a looper to left. Blanco moving in, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second.
Here's Alejandro De Aza looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Digging in the switch hitter, Donald Jones. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Walker a move to first, and he'll get back in standing. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. In the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Fouled straight back. The 1-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blanco moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Fernando Blanco. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Stepping up now, Robinson Cano, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Nice job there by CC. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, he's having a terrific season. Keeping that average up there above the 300 mark, that's an indication right there. 2 strikes, and he's still able to get the base hit.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Brock.
Digging in. Brock Holt, not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Lifted the other way out to left center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Lefty Gregor Blanco now. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Gregor Blanco.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Here's Didi Gregorius looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. In there at the letters 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 8.
Ready for
Mark
another chance?
G.
Mark G. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. Stepping into the box, Brian Reyes. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Brian Reyes.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Well, he's definitely got everybody's attention. That base hit right there extends his streak to 13 games. That's almost 2 weeks of being in the headlines and swinging the bat pretty good.
He's set, and the pitch. Jonathan Scope stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Nobody out, runner on first. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in. Or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. in the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Another try at 2-2. Another one sent foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup have been swinging at anything close. And this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alejandro De Aza. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Comes set with the 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Blanco has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And with only 1 away, no need to test it as he'll hold tight at third base.
Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Donald Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager onto the grass, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. One is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
Bases loaded, no outs, and they get 2 outs, and it looks like you're 1 out away from getting out of the whole inning. You got to come up with a big 2-out hit here. You don't want to walk away with the bases loaded, no out situation, and not score.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Orioles leave him loaded. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll stand in now against C.C. Sabathia to get the inning started. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bautista going back on it. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for Seattle.
So digging in now, Nelson Cruz. A base hit in his first trip. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Up next for Seattle.
Digging in now, Brandon Belt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Into the box, Jose Bautista. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Fielder, Jose Bautista.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. G is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Oh-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Brock Holt now as he loops under the ball and pops it up. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. At the plate, Fernando Blanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Fernando Blanco.
Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he just turned on it and put it right past the diving first baseman.
Gregor Blanco.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco, now, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball, as this one will get down the line. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
RBI base hit here in the 5th inning. That's the first one to bring a run home. We're seeing quite a pitcher's duel today.
Mark G stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
When that ball's hit to the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send it because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw goes to Reyes for the force, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here. 2 costly errors. Now at the plate, Brian Reyes. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Soft liner towards short. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Started that swing a bit too early. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're still. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Nelson Cruz.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Sabathia gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. 1 out.
The first baseman.
Here's the first
Number
baseman,
9.
Brandon Belt.
Brandon
He's 0 for 2
Belt.
thus far in this one. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Fernando Blanco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And there's the slider from Sabathia as he jumps ahead, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to third. Holt comes up with it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 2, 3, and 4 due up. Here's Alejandro De Aza, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, that base hit right there broke up a streak of 9 batters in a row. So maybe that just gives a little confidence to the offense, feeling like, okay, now it's our time to get to him.
Jones.
Ready for another shot now. Donald Jones 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Walker removed to first, and he's back easily. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. One and two, here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
David.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Blanco sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. First and second here with nobody out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Chris Davis becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jose Bautista is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
First offering on its way. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
Stepping in now, Brock Holt, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now the 1-strike pitch is sent on the ground to Cano at second base. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. We're through 6 full. The Mariners are on top 2-1. Here's Robbie Cano now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there, a ball and a strike. One and two.
2 strikes.
Sabathia's ready. Here it comes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1 and 2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Jones over to his left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Jason Castro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Sabathia looking strong as usual. 2 earned through 6 1/3. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Here it comes on 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Holt is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. Ready once again, Brian Reyes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Seager at third. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 6.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Schoaf. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose
Here's the shortstop
Reyes.
now, Jose Reyes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Slow grounder to first. Gonna be a tough play, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Jonathan Broxton takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Hot shot on the ground to short. Gregorius has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Sabathia into his motion. First pitch on the way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
in for a strike. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 8.
Digging
Mark
in and looking
G.
for more, Mark G. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
And a changeup right down the middle.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And another foul ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. To third. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding in once again, Donald Jones. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Blanco waits on it. 1 away.
First baseman, number
Here's Chris
19.
Davis now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
From the stretch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
I love the late inning at-bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Adam Jones.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Here's a high pop-up. Belt is there for it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Brock Holt now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. G has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the ninth in this one.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Sabathia sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bautista has a read on it. 1 down. Now in the box, Brandon Belt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sabathia really putting all of his body behind that fastball. It's strike one.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Seattle.
So coming to the plate, Fernando Blanco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is under it, and that ends the inning. Runners are down in order. Score remains 2-2. Aroldis Chapman
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Jonathan Scope comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt him.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch. Two 2-0 count and the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. This is flared out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
A shortstop, number 7.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
0-1, here it comes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's Alejandro De Aza. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Evan Gattis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 11, Evan Gattis.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice. Orioles leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Odrisamer Despaigne takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
Into the box, Robinson Cano. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Adam Lind come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 281 the average entering play. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. This is skied into short left center. Gattis has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number 7.
Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in now, Didi Gregorius. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he takes a called strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1, and this game is... Mike Zunino is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Digging in, Donald Jones. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Second baseman, Donald Jones.
Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. 0-2. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Here's another 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
He's going to want that back. I know he's got 2 strikes, but that was a hanging breaking ball. He fouled it off to stay alive, but I think he thought he should have put that in play.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
First baseman, number 19.
At the plate, Chris Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Mark Trumbo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Right fielder, number
now 21, at the plate, Jose Bautista. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Ground ball left side, defense set up perfectly. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains. Mark Trumbo will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 45.
Now at the plate, Mark G. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Popped high in the air. And Reyes will take this one for the first out.
The batter, number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, and the 11th inning is not going to plan here. There are 2 away.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Nelson Cruz is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Nate Carn takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit hard on the ground to third. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Blanco has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, Catcher.
Ready once again, Brian Reyes. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The next 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Zunino is there to make the catch, and that means we've got... Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Belt on his way to second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Fernando Blanco is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The 0-1 sent on the ground out to second. And he's retired 1 away. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Here's the first pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Reyes is up with it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Zunino. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Throw to the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pulled toward right center field. Bautista on the run, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He went down on strikes last time up. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Mariners forced to settle for 1. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose.
Hitter, Jonathan Schoen.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Cano ranging into the outfield. Makes the play, 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Jose Reyes is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Blanco giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Blanco ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So stepping in, Mark Trumbo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a hard liner to short. Throw to first is in time. They got him, and the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game.